Welcome to Beginning Group Piano, Lesson 28, page 52. Tonight we're going to be talking about half rests and whole rests. So if you look at the top of page 52, they show for you what a half rest looks like. It sits above the middle line, the third line. And just like a half note, it gets 2 beats, but because it's a rest, it's 2 beats of silence. So in the example, you have 4 beats in a measure, you have your half rest for 2 beats, and then you would play your C for the other 2 beats. So this is how we would play that example. You'd count 1, 2, then you would play 3, 4. Your rest being on the first 2 beats. Right next door, we have the whole rest. The whole rest hangs below the 4th line, and the whole rest means it's an entire measure of rest. Whether you have 4 beats in a measure or 3 beats in a measure, you just count the entire measure as resting. So in the first example, we have 4 beats, and we would count 1, 2, 3, 4. In the second beat, we're resting on 3 beats. So we would count 1, 2, 3. So, in the example below, they are going to ask you to clap or tap the right hand rhythm and then the left hand rhythm. In the right hand rhythm, you have your half rest in the beginning, and then you have your quarter notes on beat 3 and 4. Then you play your whole note for 4 beats and you hold it. Then you have your half note, which is 2 beats, which you'll clap, and then you have beat 3 and beat 4 on a half note rest. The next measure, we rest the entire measure because it is a whole rest. And then we play or tap or clap our last note for 4 beats. So let's do the right hand rhythm first. Ready? We're going to count and clap. Resting 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you're resting again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you play. 1, 2, 3, 4. So after we practice clapping our right hand rhythm, we're going to practice clapping and counting the left hand rhythm on the bottom. And you're going to start with a whole note, which you hold for 4 beats. And then you're holding it again for another 4 beats. Followed by a rest, where you're not playing for 2 beats. Then you play on beat 3 and 4. You're going to rest for 4 beats in the next measure, and then you're going to clap on your last note and hold for 4 beats. So let's clap and count this bottom left-hand measure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest, 2, 3, 4. Rest, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. So you want to take a few minutes practicing clapping and counting these rhythms which incorporate these new rests. When you're finished, you want to start your song for the day, which is a procession. You're going to have 4 beats in a measure. My suggestion is to maybe practice these hands separately first. So in the right hand, you're going to rest for 2 beats. Then you're going to play your C's on beat 3 and 4. And the next measure you have is C, which you're holding for 4 beats. Then you have a rest, half note rest for 2 beats. You'll play on 3, 4, your E and C. And then your E and C, you will hold it for 4 beats in the next measure. The next line is very similar. You're going to start with 2 beats of rest. You'll play on beat 3 and 4. This time you're adding a G to your chord, so you have C, E, G. And then in the next measure, you have C, E, G held for 2 beats, followed by a half note rest for 3 and 4. you're going to have your C, E, G again, and then you're going to have your half note rest. And then you're going to have your C, E, G again. If you look over on page 53, in the right hand, you'll have a D, which you play and hold for 2 beats, followed by 2 more Ds. In the next measure, you have another D again. Then you have an E and a D, your C, your D, your E, your F, and your G. And then you'll have an E, completing that line. Over on measure 13, you'll have a D, which you hold for 2, followed by 2 more Ds, and another D in the next measure, just like the previous line. Then you'll be playing your E and a D on beats 3 and 4, C, D, E, F, G, F, E, D. Each of those notes receiving 1 beat apiece. Over on measure 17, you have a half note rest. You're going to rest for 2. Then you have 2 C's on beat 3 and 4, followed by a C that you're holding in the next measure. Then you have another half note rest for 2 beats, an E and a C on beat 3 and 4, followed by an E and a C in the next measure, which you hold for 4 beats. Then you're going to have a half note rest, followed by your C, E, G chord, which you'll play on beat 3 and 4. Then in the next measure, you're holding that C, E, G for 2 beats. You're resting on 3 and 4. And then you have a C, which you're holding for 2 beats, or rather 4 beats. It's a whole note. And you're ending with another C that you're holding for 4 beats. So that is the right hand of the song. Now if we play the right hand, it's going to sound like this. Rest 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, rest 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, rest 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, rest, rest, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Measure 9, page 53. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, rest 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So after you've mastered the right hand, you want to take a look at bass clef left hand, which is much, much simpler. You're going to be playing C, E, G in the left hand, bass C, E, and G. And you're going to hold it for 4 and another 4, a total of 8 beats. Then in the third measure, you're going to play it again. You're going to hold it for 4 and another 4. When you get to measure 5, you're going to play it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. When you get to measure 6, you're resting on 2 beats, then you play your G on 3, 4. In measure 7, you're resting for 2 beats, then you play your G again on 3, 4. In the next measure, measure 8, you are resting completely. You're not playing at all. Over on page 53, measure 9, you're going to play that G and you're going to hold it for 4, 8, 12, 16. And then again, another 4, 8, 12, 16 beats. So we're going to play our G and hold it for 16 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Then on measure 13, we play it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. On 15 and 16, you will rest. Measure 17, you have your C, E, G chord again, and we are holding for 8 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We play it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Measure 21. We play it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we rest for 2 beats in measure 22, and then we play our G for 3, 4. Rest in measure 23. Then you play it on 3, 4, and then the last measure, measure 24, you hold your C, E, G chord for 4 beats. So I would suggest practicing each hand separately. Once you've mastered practicing it separately, then you can play it together. Ready? Play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So be patient with yourself. Take this slow. Practice one hand at a time, one note at a time, one measure at a time. When you feel that you've mastered it hands separately, then you can begin to put it together very slowly.